if you do that, it's not good for me. So this morning, just a few minutes ago, I put some notes on my paper because I'm not good with dealing with past, and I've never been good with dealing with emotions. That's why I'm specialized in emotional intelligence. So I put some notes because if I'm stuck, you know, like that, I can look at it. The problem is that now I have to wear glasses because I still write very small, and but I am not able to read again what I put on paper. So you know, I'm very pleased to be with you, and in fact, it's not my adventure. It is the adventure of a team. I wasn't the first director of the MBA. Maybe nobody knows that. Olivier was the first.
What?
Yes. And so the other protagonists are there. You know, it was a team of youngsters at this time. The youngest,
young, energetic,
yeah,
young.
I think the youngest was 50 something, but something, you know, when we decided to launch the MBA, and and we are still there. So it's there is something else also which is very important for me. The MBA Change and Innovation now is not an isolated MBA in the school. It's part of a portfolio. Because with Cibren in 92, we launched another MBA before the Change and Innovation MBA. And it was Euro MBA. And by the way, this program is among the 5 best in the world this last 3 years or something like that. Yeah? That means we are even better? Even better?
It depends on who you ask.
Yeah, okay. It's always the same. But it was the first MBA we launched. And Cibren was, you know, of course, the key element of it. And I was the dean of the school at this time, and it was a beautiful idea. We did it with some of our Dutch friends. And now it is a very, very beautiful program. So after we went to the MBA Change Innovation, and now we have the Executive MBA. And when Patrick said, okay, finally, to get the accreditation, the core is the MBA, because business school without an MBA, it's not considered as a business school. And but we have a portfolio of MBA, all of them. Of course, the school is EQUIS accredited, but all of them are AMBA accredited. So it is a portfolio together. It's not only one program. And we could be, you know, together with all the other graduates of the other program here. And I think that these 2 points are important. When we started with some ideas, you know, of the business world and the evolution of the business world, and with Maurice, Pierre, and Jacques-André, we had the idea. We had two ideas. First of all, change management is not managed in most of the companies. It was the first idea, and myself, I had the idea that a change manager was going to be a function in all the companies. That it was my illusion. And we had also another point in mind, that the e-transformation was going to be not only the motor of the change everywhere, but was going to be something specific and distinguishing companies. At the same time, we were right and completely wrong on both of the points. You know what happened with the e-activities. They are everywhere in all companies, not distinguishing the companies anymore, but it has been for a long time like that. And about change management, I had the idea it was going to be a specialty. It's not a specialty. Every manager has to manage change nowadays. Fortunately, most of the managers don't do it well. So there is still a mission for the MBA, still a function for the consultant about change management, because most of the managers still take change management as an extra load of work, in supplement of what, in addition to what they do normally. So there is still the opportunity for the people having a good command of change management to make the difference in recruitment, but in all companies. So I'm convinced of that. So what we see, and it's always the same with business, you think you understood at a given moment. 2 years later, it's finished. Your ideas are obsolete. And I think it happened with the program. The program evolved completely. The program today has not much to do with the program 10 years ago. And fortunately, I would say, so congratulations for the people who were there 10 years ago. They have some merits, to because we tried and sometimes we were not that right. But now the program I think is good and still original. So the last time the MBA reviewers came, they said, do you know you have a diamond in your hands? So, okay, it was a presentation. But it wasn't finished. They said, you have a diamond in your hands. We are going from school to schools. And for sure, it's one of the best and most original programs. And at the same time, they said, but it seems you took the diamond and you threw it away in a field. And people have to find it. So, and it is true. It is true. And it is true because, I have the responsibility of that. We didn't do much about the communication of the MBA.
We teach it.
Yeah, we teach it. Yes. I'm a specialist of communication, you know it. And so we didn't do much, and the program itself deserves, and you deserve much better than what we did. So it is part of, Carolina is still there, so she didn't escape yet, so that's good. Okay, so it is part of, of what she has to do. And if we continue with the biggest, just a second. So the biggest satisfaction. It's always the same with me. So it is difficult. I worked all my life on it. So I will joke about it just afterwards. But so the biggest reward for a professor is to see the former students grow up, change, take initiatives, undertake, and all that. So that is what is wonderful. So, but I'm not finished with Carolina. Because, okay, let's suppose the program is good today. It won't be good tomorrow if we don't change it. So not only she has to promote the program of today, but she has to change this program. So that's, I guess sometimes she doesn't sleep, you know, because she knows it. And so it is, so we are going to write the future. Maybe she will write the future with the youngsters, you know? We are still there. So it's not because I have a little crisis that I'm retired. I'm still there. So we are the, you know, the teachers, and Maurice is very discreet, but there, intervening in the program every year. And the same for all of us. So we hope that, you know, maybe with the best of the past, we are going to do the best of the future, of course, with new blood. So, Carolina, that's your duty. So, bye-bye.
It is reflected on the name of the MBA itself, because it started